Yeah, I think this is Buckthorn right here.
Yep.
Kids Make a Difference was the name of a new summer school program offered this summer to students in the school district of La Crosse, and make a difference they did. The class was held in partnership with the Myrick Hickson EcoPark and involved students learning about the history of the EcoPark land and completing projects the organization will be able to use in the future. Students toured the new EcoPark facility, as well as the forest and marshlands. They were surprised at how the land was previously used.
Where your is standing, that's where they launched them. You can see a piece of the metal. It was like a spring-loaded arm. And when they fired it, yeah, the clay pigeon then would fire out. None of these trees were here. So then the clay pigeon would fire out over this water, and those stations up there that we showed you, that's where they'd shoot from.
Whoa. I had no idea that there was a trap shooting range over there. I had never known about that before. Or the wells, I thought that was just a random circle of stone, but it was really an old well.
This is Buckthorn. Totally.
The class also learned about the various forms of vegetation and trees in the marshland. They took this new information and developed geocaching games for the EcoPark.
We did this GPS thing where we have to find trees and mark them. So when the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders come, they can do it.
I got it marked in. There's a tree. Yep, tree number 3 is good. We got it.
Community members can now check out a GPS from the EcoPark and learn nature lessons, the history of the land, and tree identification, thanks to the students' hard work.
They'll have a course set out for them where they can learn about different types of trees and different historical landmarks, like the trap shooting range by the edge of the marsh, so they can learn about the clay pigeons and how it worked.
Emerson 5th grader Keone Young made a trail for visitors to follow.
My group is kind of making a compass trail for visitors for the park and for the EcoPark. So then they can try to use the compass and try to figure out what we made.
Let's go 150 degrees after north.
What will visitors who follow his trail learn?
They'll just kind of learn about places that were there and are there, like the wading pool that used to be over there by the wood duck trail, and the gun club shelter and the trap shooting range.
The students also made short movies and developed PowerPoint presentations to share the information they learned. The EcoPark will use these videos to educate their visitors as well. Soda 1 5th grader Thomas Kuyak explains the video his group made.
We're going to be doing the past of Myrick, the present, and the future of what Myrick is going to look like.
Myrick Park has been an important part of La Crosse community since 1837. It is an important attraction for La Crosse, and it's going through some different changes right now, and I'm here to tell you about them.
This is part of the construction site for the new EcoPark. The old duck pond will be staying, and that's the only thing that will.
We're hoping to take that message and put it into something that maybe EcoPark can play continuously in their lobby here, so when kids come in, kind of like at a museum.
The students are excited not only for what they learned and created for the EcoPark during the 2-week class, but also for what the future holds for the EcoPark.
Wild water will be placed at this part of the construction site.
In 2013, there's going to be a whole bunch of water things, wildlife exhibit where you can bring in wildlife and touch them and everything. There's going to be a forest scramble. It's like a playground. And then they're making like a corn maze and this one little area where you can take other foods from one place to another.
The class was trained to be EcoPark tour guides, and the students can now sign up to volunteer at the EcoPark.
I might help with like frog counts, bird counts, stuff like that. I'll come down here and volunteer.
Looking at the smiling faces and innovative projects throughout the EcoPark building, it was easy to tell that not only were the summer school students having fun, they really were making a difference.